Hi everyone, I want to do a very quick update for my Etsy shop. There are two new stamp sets that I will introduce today. This is a very short version and I'm going to have a video come out straight after this one with a lot more detailed explanation, and yeah, I'll go through everything in my sketchbooks that I have created and explain how and so on. So this is just a very quick version that if you want to jump to the occasion and check out my shop before the clear stamp sets go, I just wanted to give you the green light. As this video comes out, the stamp sets are available on my Etsy Alyona Creates. So I have two stamp sets to show you, Color Theory and Moving Doll. I will start with the Color Theory, and basically we have 7 clear stamps here. And these are just examples of what you can do, but you can of course create a lot more with them. So you have a color wheel, which is a kind of miniature size. It's perfect to take with you on the go. It fits beautifully in something as small as this sketchbook. And it also, I designed it so small because I wanted to be able to use it on a page where I can play around with the colors, experiment with the colors, but also create an illustration all on one page. So it would be like a working art journal page. Then we have this segment here, which is for larger swatches or making the two colors bleed in and blend naturally. So you would do that by just applying just water and then each color on the other end. Then we have realistically sized half pans and full pans. There is a double half pan here if you wanted to create a quick palette swatch. If you had 24, 36 or however many pans in your palette, you could create a nice swatch card for it. And we have a mini tiny little one, which is great for colored pencils, or if you wanted to create a mini version of your half pans, for instance, you can create that. And then we have a 5-section stamp, which helps to create gradient colors in between. And then we have the Moving Doll, which is, I'm so excited about this stamp set because we can now create bodies as well as adding a face to it. So if you have been here with me for a while, you will remember these face of the day. It was just the face, and now we have the body. So you could, if you wanted to, if you had the face of the day, you could swap it with this face. Or you could use any of the eyes, of the lips, or the hair bun with this stamp set as well. So this stamp set doesn't come with hair, you have to draw your own, but that's sort of the style that I do. I like to draw and I find it super therapeutic, and that's why there is no hair there. So I wanted to give you flexibility. You could create maybe some acrylic swatches, watercolor swatches, you could go wild and do your own thing. But this is sort of my style and I went with that. And this time the eyes are separated rather than being on one strip, because you can create different facial expressions. You can put the eyes, you could spread them further away, or you could put them closer together, and that gives you a different expression. The body is turned to the left, to the right, and is looking straight ahead. Then you have different types of arms and legs bits and pieces. Now it might be a little bit confusing for you, but basically, essentially, we have the top part of the leg, which are these two and these two. And we have the bottom part of the leg, which are these two and these two. And here in the middle, we have the top parts and the lower parts of the arms. And essentially you could really, if you wanted to, mix and match them and see what happens. I mean, I don't mind at all. You just do your own thing. Some parts are longer, some parts are smaller or shorter, some parts are wider, some parts are more narrow, so you could play with different body shapes. You could even make them bigger if you find that it's still not big enough for you, you want more volume. You could just create a line that sort of goes outside of it. And that's essentially what it is. And then we have a neck here, we have 2 sets of arms and 2 ballerina feet. And that is it. So that's our lovely moving doll. I'll show you a couple of examples really quickly because, like I said, I want this to be a super short video. So here is a good example of how I take a color theory stamp set, play around with the colors. There will be so much more information in the next upcoming video. And then, you know, take that exercise of mixing colors onto my illustration and then finish it up with all the bits and pieces. So here I have added now the hair, and I have finished it with the colored pencils and a bit of acrylic gouache. So that is it. I hope you find it as exciting as I am. I had to sit on this one for quite a while. Simply because I had no time to launch it, but it is now in my shop, Alyona Creates. And as a quick update, there are still some of these acrylic blocks available which fit perfectly on all of the parts here. If you wanted a smaller one, there is a smaller one. And then even this color wheel fits beautifully. The lip will still be sticking out a little, but where the stamping line is, it fits very nicely and it stamps beautifully, and all the other parts as well. So you can see they are fitting quite nicely. So these are still available, only a few of them left now, so just to let you know. And then I actually use it quite often, this for mixing, and I used it to create these watercolor swatches here. So this is a brush rest, and this is a mixing little tray. There are sets available of both, or you can just buy the mixing tray or dish on its own. So that is it, I think. And check out all the other products that are still available as well. There are some other lovely clear stamp sets available, and there is ephemera. If you enjoy my illustration, check out the floral and the faces ephemera. There's also stencils, yeah, and some wildflower clear stamps. And that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure you watch the next video that's coming straight after this one with all the details and all of the lovely work that I have done with these girls here. Okay, thanks for watching. See you soon.